All right, it is time for day 2 of our Necromancer Gaige in Recoded. I'm just going to call it Recoded Gaige. I should just do that. That's going to be way more simple to do. We are scooting super duper fast. We have a bunch of damage. We are already stacked for melee, but we're going to get a fillet today for 500% melee damage just to really gas it up for absolutely no reason. Still thinking about doing Giga Max Health and just Giga Pokes. And also, there's a Jacob's Loyalist in the vendor, and I want to look at it. So, what do you do? Crit damage, reload speed, bullet deflection, or ricochet. Okay, so we get +2 mag, reload, and gun damage, plus to projectile speed and fire rate, plus to gun damage and reload speed, but minus to mag size by a pretty large amount. +2 reload and reload speed per stack, +2 crit on melee and normal. This could compete with the Atlas we got last time. It would be less fire rate, but it would just be a bunch of extra damage, I mean, realistically. So, yeah. Go ahead and just keep that as our current gun class mod unless we find something better. I guess if we had an Atlas specifically, this would still probably feel pretty darn good. So I'll go ahead and just refavorite it, but like, that Jacobs is pretty good. Oh, a rocket jumper. Huh. Wait, this is Dove too, huh? No, it's not. Oh, it's a bandit, right. Bandits just are like this in this mod. I forgot. Well, there you go. So now we run fast, and we hit fast, and we move fast, and we're just fast. Everything is just going to be super duper fast in this. That's cool. Oh, hey, the new dynamite grenade. Yep, it throws a stick of dynamite. That is exactly what it does. Hold on, let's bully a man. Or a spider ant. Okay, but what about a tubby? Still, like, respectable. Let's use the Borealis. Maybe if it'll spawn. There we go. Oh. Adaptive strategy. I do like it. Okay, we'll put that on. Boring gun does deal melee, so like, could potentially use that, but probably won't. Okay, well now we have funny damage, whether we shoot or melee. Resourceful for early health regen and ammo regen could be pretty funny. I always forget that I can literally just grab this whenever, and just have that bonus. But also, our extra max health is a ton of extra max health. Those relics really got overbuffed in this mod. I'm here for it, but like, it's actually kind of insane. And we're really going to take advantage of the extra bonus that we get from it. So like, sure. Sure, why not? Oh, wrong shotgun. This has how much ammo? Also, was I using the wrong shotgun for my tubbies? I might have been. I don't want to talk about it. And yeah, we are rocking the melee lifestyle, but if we wanted to switch to gun, instantly 50% more damage here, 75% more damage here, some extra fire rate could be cool. Chance for every single pellet to do slag is kind of insane as well. Like, we could just zap dudes still, regardless of what we do here. Either way, we could zap dudes. You know what? Now that I've talked about it a little bit, maybe I do switch out of melee for right now. We're gonna do so much melee later on, and we're gonna like really abuse the crap out of it. Why not just go for a little bit of funny early gun gameplay? It's really strong. Like, we just, boom, 75% mag and 50 reload and 50 gun. Boom, 75 damage, 50 reload, minus 50 mag, but like, who cares? It's still bigger mag than what it was initially, so like, it works itself out. When we take damage, we can unleash a corrosive nova every 3 seconds. So like, debuff, necrotic touch, chance to apply slag no matter what we use, so like, yeah. And then we could give Death Trap Heat Beam just for flesh mobs. So like, absolutely, this is gonna just dunk. Dunk. Like, early game, they're just gone. Men don't exist anymore. And also, yeah, I'm assuming the chance to slag is per pellet, so shotguns are gonna go absolutely crazy with this. Sure, why not? And also, hold on just a second here. We have class mods. More mag and reload. More gun. Even more gun. Minus mag, but like, it's whatever. You know, also points here for the extra fire rate passively with no criteria. Yes, just yes. Yeah, this will be fun. I keep forgetting to summon Death Trap. I'm just so used to generic Gaige playstyle where you just summon Death Trap in moments where like you know you're gonna be in sustained combat. So I'm not used to it yet. We'll get there. And also, yeah, I just evaporate every enemy ever because we have so much stacked damage, and we will definitely just shred everything for the rest of normal mode at least. It just means that we can just progress faster and look at shinies sooner. I'm not gonna complain about it. Get out of here. Ooh. Mashing Flare. I've never actually tried to use this for damage. I just really like its projectiles. I think they look really cool. It works really well as a flare. Also, we don't really have good movement speed anymore, so instead, Rocket Jumper. Rocket Jumper with a Vladoff shield. The old-fashioned way. The way Randy intended. He did not intend this. I know better than to assume that he did. Rocket jumping with these is so weird because of that delay that they have. But it's also pretty satisfying when it works out well. Excuse me while I just pre-ruin Wilhelm's day. Oh, that doesn't tick out as hard as I thought it would, but like, fair. And it kind of looked like it, yeah, no, it got stuck on that train piece and then got thrown over. I need to respect those a lot more. Alright, we also got a skill point, so 1 point in Swift Shot for the extra fire rate from class mod. So like, yeah, absolutely. I don't think I'll put more points into Slag skill, and I might still put 1 point into Heat Beam, just because kind of why not. So I think for any further building that we do in the future, it'll be a 5 point, 5 point, 1, 1, 1, and then 2 here to get down tree. Maybe Burning Sensation for extra explosive damage on kill skill. Maybe Brain Power for explosions on crits. Probably won't use Icarus. I never shoot the Shock Ball whenever I'm running Shock Ball on DT, so probably wouldn't do that. And then Order and Chaos, just giving us a bunch of extra fire rate at the cost of max health, but also giving us Fight for Your Lifetime. Could use, could not use. Kind of just take it or leave it for me personally. I assume that stacking these two together will probably be the move, though. We'll see. Revectorizer from a little bit of an XP farm here. Okay, so Brain Power. We'll get to see how this feels now. Okay, so how does brain power work? What's the delay on this? Is it 1 second? Yeah, once every second. Okay. I don't feel like I actually saw the physical damage numbers, but it definitely popped a surveyor or two. So we'll just have to see about this one. Okay, I have to test this in a controlled environment. That's 20 men. Hold on. This is fine. Okay, it's just, it's nice. Is it based off of the damage of the initial hit? No, not at all. Okay, to be fair, that's only rank 1. At rank 5 would be dealing about as much as a single shot does. But it's just probably not super duper strong. I don't know. I could just keep investing in other more useful things. I could go to left tree and just start getting a bunch of stuff over here. Could roll back into right tree and get the reload and the extra crit. Maybe we do that. Maybe we just max out 1 point, 1 point, 1 point, and then move into right instead. This would also give us movement speed, so like, I don't dislike the plan. Sounds good to me. Ooh, my own corrosive explosive just downed me on that barrel. It is nice to have the corrosive AoE that can proc every 3 seconds when we get hit, but it could cause problems with barrels, for sure. How big is this radius? Hold on, let me stand, like, here. And then not get shot because they're distracted by birds for once. Okay, it's not that big. Got it. That was pretty satisfying, not gonna lie. And also, yeah, damage is filthy. And also almost effectively infinite. Just because this has Bulldog on it, and the mag size is insane. And also it has Stockpile on it, doesn't it? No. Where am I getting regen? Oh right, I have Resourceful on. Well, there you go. This is dumb. We're gonna use this as an XP farm, but also we can totally just steal the lifesteal relic from this in case we need it for a Terra fight. Because we're gonna be severely underleveled, but also using the kneecapper about it. So like, surely kneecapper will just hard carry our healing with lifesteal. So yeah, we're doing good, the bad, and the Mordecai. That works pretty well. Alright, give me my lifesteal relic, please. It's not a lot. Okay, so at this level, it's just like nothing. Got it. I mean, it might still be useful. It's barely. It's something. Oh, right, this sniper does this. I feel like that's probably better on, like, someone with grenade damage buffs than it would be on even Gaige here. Yeah, Gaige probably doesn't really buff shock directly anymore, huh? Kind of whatever, but like, yeah. Maybe on someone else. Bully him. Yeah, that bullies him. Oh, and it procs slag. so it can proc weapon effects still, even if it's a shooty. This would probably just be a great spam deletion item then, huh? Like, yeah, yeah. Huh. Okay. Tempting. Very loud, but very tempting. I have an idea. Nice. I am the most powerful car in the game now. This is so silly. I love this game. It has so many needless bugs. Okay, I'm wasting sniper ammo at this point. It's fun. Wait, why am I so slow? Oh, I'm like over encumbered slow. Why? Oh, it's because I took a shock dot while I was in the car and then I left the car. So I'm probably like perma-shocked instead of being perma-slagged. Yeah, I'm definitely perma-shocked. Okay, let me save quit. It's interesting that that's a problem, but okay. Right, this takes a second to kick in. It's a long fuse. Imagine if this was Dove. We do get a lot of loot midgets in this map. Maybe I should be farming a little bit. Might have just been my RNG. No, it's definitely not my RNG. This is just seems to be a thing. Hey, you should give me a kneecapper so I don't have to farm later. Please, hear me out. I guess just the orc and the fillet would be cool. If I'm putting in, you know, requests. Okay, nothing quite yet. But a man can dream. Hello, Burb. Goodbye, Burb. I'm so sorry. This poor bird. Alright, cool. Wildlife is done. Yippee. That's a legendary adventurer. Hold on. I feel like you could replace... I don't know, putting the in front of it might help a little bit. The Hyperion Loyalist, the Adventurer, something like that. Because that can feel a little weird. But also, hey, this gives, like, the same things that the other one gave. But doesn't rely on getting further down right tree, and also just gives movement speed. So, for general mobbing, maybe the Adventurer for the movement speed, reload, and stuff. And then for bossing, we can run Mind Flayer for crit. Yeah, I think I'll try that for right now. Rush will help as well if we spec into that later. A little bit of DR could be nice. That is very cool. Okay. Truly a complex build that we're running. The hold left click build goes crazy. It is only normal mode. Just to be clear about how I actually feel about it. I also completely forgot about it, but we're going to go ahead and do Rackaholics Anonymous to get the orc for later. Is it a little OP to have the orc be in the base game at a very easy point? Yeah. Do I have any counter for this? Not really. But, like, it's just there, so kind of why not? I'm gonna do it again. I've learned nothing. Okay, the game's still upset. I'll go ahead and take some and leave. Thanks, buddy. Okay, so this should give Orc? Yeah, this gives Orc. Cool. Well, there you go. Now we have this. At any moment, we can choose to just start stacking. Try when it takes forever to stack still, regardless of who I play or what I'm doing. Oh, there it is. Alright, cool. Well, that works now. Sweet.
To breach the foundational chambers, you'll need to key Jack. That means passing a bioscan and speaking a password in his voice. If you can kill one of Jack's body doubles in opportunity, I can get you through that door.
Wait for it. Alright, get him. We take those. It's so loud, though. Oh, hey, a loot midget. Hey, buddy. Hold on. You should drop loot. I mean, he did drop loot. I should have specified. That's fair. I should probably summon DT more often. He's just gonna go do his own thing. It's not like he's helping, but, like, you know, he can exist at the same time. He could just go play the game by himself. I don't even know if he's alive still anymore. He is. Just very low already. But, like, yeah, let him do his thing. You know, if I took out of Caustic Blood and Necrotic, I could have... Or I could at least be closer to Mind Flayer. I don't know if I need to really min-max build that hard in normal mode, especially considering I plan on fighting Terra. So, like, I'm gonna overlevel. But also speculating is really fun, so, like, I'm gonna do it anyway. Get him. Please, actually, nope, none of these are sticking. Well, that's depressing. Alright, well, adaptive strategy. Yeah, I love one-magging the boss with my 14 level under gun. It's great. Okay. Bunker down. We're definitely fighting Terra. Like, I want to do that. I know we can. I don't know if we can do it well, mind you, but I know that we're capable. So, I have, yes. Oh. Sure, get in here, buddy. Why not? We just have an amp shield. Okay, well, nice. I played BL2 too much. I haven't played BL2 in several days and I'm still just hitting these. That's a sign of too much gaming. if nothing else is. Oh wait, Anarchy still stacks like normal Anarchy, huh? Like if I just do a manual or an end of mag reload, yeah. Huh. I already sold the one-shot shotgun, which I guess I rolled the dove on anyway, but maybe in TVHM rolling one of those with a low reload would be nice. At least just for stacking. Bullied. I should not take this elevator yet. I will die. Never mind. Okay. It is pretty cursed to run a high accuracy Gaige. Although at the same time, I'm not going to complain about having another character I can actually aim on. Because I'm not the biggest fan of her playstyle in vanilla. It's very, very weird. Self-sufficient might be our damage class mod for Terra, by the way. Nothing else I've seen really like directly buffs melee damage that well. Although it requires getting down to the skill, and that's pretty deep into the investment. Compared to having a full with claws build with aerial anarchy to hopefully roll that into some damage. And I do need to run That's Gotta Hurt, so maybe I should test that out real quick, since we are basically there. Oh, this takes forever to stack. It better be real strong. Can't argue with the results. And also, it just kind of looks sick, not gonna lie. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. Please don't. Cut it out. Ooh, that health regen is aggressive. I mean, like, yeah, I expect it, I should know, but like, wow, that is nice. Cool. Yeah, we're gonna put 1 point in aerial anarchy, by the way, and then after that, I guess I'll just go get a hollow shield, and then cooking up trouble since we're never gonna shoot anyway during a melee build. And then, yeah, just rush. Normal necro gauge stuff after that, effectively. You know, I could just, like, really, really overlevel on Saturn. That would be a pretty safe idea to make sure that we're on top of things. I just need to actually jump forward a little more. Oh, okay, goodbye, I guess. There we go, level 32. I'm curious how much extra damage Aerial Anarchy does. Hold on, let me spawn in another one and just hit him. What? What? Why? Yeah. But, what? Huh? What is that scale based off of? Just get rid of enemy? Is that what it scales based off of? Just half of their health bar at a time? Or more? Sure, yeah. Give me another. What? Okay. Well, that's cool. Okay, so Aerial Anarchy is scaled for OP levels. So here in normal mode, it's just gonna feel disgustingly strong, I guess. Well, that's fun. There we go, level 32. Be nice and careful with it. They do just give a crap ton of XP, actually. Like, I normally stop at about level 36 on these guys, especially in this mod. But, like, hold on. Okay, so no spawn multiplier. We're just gonna pretend like we're doing a normal farm route. Right? You jump over here. You jump up to your boss. Boss goes away. Boss still gives, like, a lot of XP for being level 36. Just isolated by himself. So, like, you could probably, and you probably honestly should, just overlevel here, especially if you were stupid like me and want to farm the Terra for some reason. You could just do this. Just keep doing the refarm. Jump and smack, and then just win the video game a couple times. Let's stop at level, like, 37. You know? Because after that, that would just be really pushing it for anybody, I think. Even if it is nice and it's fast. Route considered. So, like, yeah, we'll just stop it right here. Look at the equipment. That's a Kratos. That's tempting. And now we just put 1 point here. We're 1 point away from Hollow Shield, so we could get doubled health on Shield Pop, which would probably work out okay, at least with our health regen. Now that I'm thinking about it a little better, that could probably just aggressively heal above health gate and make us even more thick. So that's pretty cool. I'm also wondering if just running that Vitality Relic would be better for the build than trying to run a measly amount of lifesteal. I have to assume so. Yeah, because that's a lot of extra health, and we regen it plenty fast. Well, now all we need to pick up before we fight Terra is a kneecapper and a fillet, and then we're just good. Yep, okay, that's cool. Alright, Jack. 11 stacks of damage buff. Go. Get away. Shoo. You too. Thank you. Alright, now we wait. I don't know if we need to go get equipment. We might be able to just walk up on him. Go. Yeah, we're gonna try to just step up on his turf a little bit, go punch him, see if it just wins, and then if it doesn't, then we'll get equipment. But I get a good feeling we're gonna be fine. Alright, nothing but me, Terra, and some hands. And a lot of extra damage for no reason. Oh no, he has resistance to it because of the level difference. Well, you know what time it is. Let's go get equipment. Okay, this one has quick drawler on it. Alright, now we need a fillet. So that is from Prospector Zeke. Zeke Part 2. There it is. Oh, it has 0 mag. Is it considered full for... I guess it is considered full for cooking up trouble. Alright, well, there we go. Does it affect with claws? I Can't tell because of the funny hurt skill. Oh well. It probably doesn't. Her melee seems to overtake it. Alright, Terra, please go away. I mean, like, stay still so that I can deal DPS, but, like, go away, you know? If I melee while with claws, if I use with claws, it makes all of the blades that hit during the animation deal extra damage. I figured that would work, I just didn't know. This is sick. That's so cool. I wondered if that was tech. I was gonna use it for the lifesteal property. I wasn't even thinking of, like, the extra damage, but, like, I'll take extra damage. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, that's so stupid. I definitely think maybe the fillet and our with claws is stacking. Because that's hilarious and also terrifying. Well, that's really fun. I need to get our Gaige Terracom now. So it's time to farm. Let me go turn in quests. A class mod that's not a Terra. Legendary Necro. That's, yeah, that seems pretty good. Okay, we will have to look at this when we hit level 50. Very cool. This might be one of the more stupid ones yet. Yeah, because you can do two things. Number one, you can spam jump for aerial anarchy. Number two, you can spam melee at the same time for with claws damage and lifesteal. So that's pretty good. That's honestly very, very funny. Hey, Edge Runner for movement. Hey, Terracom. This thing buffs close combat by 5. You know, the skill that stacks our melee damage and gives us movement speed and even more melee damage and also some reload speed. Yeah, we're gonna mess with this at level 50. And it's gonna go exactly how you think it will. I could hit level 50 now. It'd be kind of tempting. So close. Also, that's so much XP per kill. I have so much time left today that just doing this instead of dealing with TVHM stuff. Hey, Terra Shield. Sure, why not? Hey, a legendary Necro. It's great. I'm glad I have 2 of those now. Yeah, this is way more fun for farming. Hey, my gun. Cool. Yeah, this is so much better than actually farming XP the normal way. There are honestly a lot of skills that I like from this tree, which it looks like this is going to be a 1 point, this is a 1 point, this is definitely a 1 point. So I shouldn't have to really like struggle to decide what to use. But oh my goodness, so many things that are nice. Yeah, I'm just gonna make DVHM a one-day venture tomorrow, I think. Honestly, I should probably just make it not even exist at this point. I should just load up a level 50 boosted Gaige and just start UVHM tomorrow. But like, I probably won't do that at the same time. I don't know how or if they could fix this, but I hope they don't. This is gonna be so GG for later rating. And honestly, since we're so high level, hold on, let me throw hands at him directly and see what it does. By comparison, nothing. I mean, like, how do you compete with that amount of damage, though? Truly. I don't think you do. Huh. How much damage is that? It's a lot. It's not probably as much as if one could have, but it's a lot. Hey, a Hexblade. That sounds like it'd be really cool, but if it doesn't buff close combat, I'm not gonna use it. But we'll see. That's kind of the main draw and the main problem that I'm gonna have with these legendary comms is literally just if it doesn't do as much as the Slayer will, then I don't know. Because like +5 close combat means so many more stacks, like in over double and then a little extra on top of what we have now worth of damage. Although Hexblade might gives Mind Flare and Retaliation. Okay, so it could be a Reflect Ecom instead of a melee ecom. That might be a something. Okay. Alright, let's fight one more. If it hits us level 50, I'll look at the class mods. If it doesn't, I'll just save the class mods for tomorrow. Alright, it hit us to level 50. Well, I'm looking at those class mods now. Let's have a look. So first off, let me put 2 points into Fortitude to become thick. Second off, where? Terra's Guardian. Incendiary damage, ignite chance, max health, gives plus to close combat, or 225 stacks of potential damage, you know, and then that also applies to with clauses damage too, so that'll be pretty strong. Necessary compromises to keep shield down better, rush for DR and move speed. I could put a point in Turtle Up for the lifesteal. I still don't know if that's a kill skill or not. It looks like it should be. Legendary Necro gives cooldown, plus to cooking up trouble for health, rush for DR and movement speed, shielded favors for fire rate and swap, a lot of fire rate and swap, Turtle Up for DR and lifesteal, spray and pray for mag reload and gun damage, and then Mind Flayer for a bunch of crit. This could just be really tanky gunman comm, so like that's actually pretty darn cool too. Hexblade, rush, damage, movement speed, self-sufficient, damage, more damage, lots of gun damage. Brain power, crit explodies, mind flare, bunch of crit, retaliation, reflect. Also, does that actually equal 100% deflect chance? Do I become invulnerable with this? Hold on, I'd have to inspect that and try it now. And also, yeah, we can throw on a Hide of Terra now, just because why not? I am a sucker of my own design in this one, of just wanting to use all the shiny objects and just might as well overlevel. I'm gonna kill Terra one more time, just because we do have the new... Honestly, I'm not even gonna stack, I'm just gonna shoot one. Yeah, it's just one. Dealing enough, just one shot. That's all it takes. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. That's good. Yeah, let's go test that 100% deflect chance with the DR that it gives. Surely I'm not invincible with that, right? Okay, so at 4 points, it says 100% deflect chance, right? Pair that with hurt, because why not? Put those points there. Rest in peace substitution, but also, like, I'm going to pick up more health over here anyway. I don't know if this will be a final spec, to be fair, because honestly, I'm going to run the Terra. But hold on. Let's get to, like, Bloodshot. Or actually, let's get somewhere later game. Let's go to Heroes Pass. So that the enemies are actually, like, A level. That's reasonable for a level 50 in normal mode. Hey, guys. I mean, Torg Splash is still definitely Torg Splashing, but, like, this feels like invulnerability. Effectively. So, you know, just an insane amount of melee DR, an insane amount of ignoring bullets existing. Uh, yeah, you know, because why not? Even if I take the class mod off, that still honestly is a good amount of reflect. Oh wait, this class mod buffs it too. Right. Let's put a point there then. 100% still, by the way. I still take damage because those are Torg pellets, and Torg pellets do splashy weird stuff. But, like, you know, we are now infinite deflection man, woman, overpowered character, lady. I can put points wherever I want right now, honestly. Let's just 4-point this since we have a class mod that buffs it. Let's max this out because, yes, 1 point for more DR if I need it. Is this permanently active or is this a kill skill? Okay, it's a kill skill. It just doesn't say it on the visual. Explosive clap would provide knockback, which is funny, but I don't really need it. And I guess I don't really need extra max health anymore if I'm just gonna commit to live forever. So let's just put biodegradation for minus enemy damage res. And also it makes them deal less damage inherently too. I am thick. I wish I had another health relic that was higher level. But I am now theoretically thick. These are level 30 mobs. This is not a good test. We'll find out tomorrow. Tomorrow will be a speed run. Tomorrow we'll just blast through TVHM insanely quickly, smack everybody, care about nobody, I guess, realistically. I'll just run. I really wish we had the Ghoulish Gouger now, because I'd be curious to see if I could, like, shoot it and then melee and get it to work out properly. I don't think so, but yeah, we're gonna be fine. I'll use Swarm for, like, ad clear, and then I'll just melee bosses. Okay. Well, there you go. What a successful day. We are, like, less than 5 hours into playing this character in total, and we're level 50. Terra's Guardian is gonna be pretty silly. That's all there is to it. Day 2.